First off, massive shout out to Real Estate Unhinged, Rose Kemp, Yvonne Sandoval. Thank you so much for inviting me to do this video. It's a real honor and a privilege. For everyone who watches this video, go with me on this, see if this resonates for you. When someone of the caliber of Rose Kemp turns around and says, Jamie, would you do a video? And they've shared with you that what you teach and what you do is so pertinent and so helpful within the real estate arena. You know, it leaves you with this thought, this notion of what can I share during this video that leaves people impacted in such a positive way that it was like, I'm so glad I watched it and I feel like I'm thinking on a higher level. You see, what I do for a living is I teach what's called conscious communication. What is that? It's the ability to communicate with more awareness so you know what you're doing, what you're saying, and why you're saying it. Would you all agree with me, everyone, that the ability to communicate is very important? And what's interesting there is I posed a question. You see, the lesson that I chose to go with for today, for this video, is this one. Statements are not as powerful as questions. I'll repeat that again. Statements are not as powerful as questions. What's a good example of that? And it's applicable to any communication arena you do, but for the purpose of this video, let's go with this one. I'll ask a lot of realtors, what do you do for a living? And they will respond by saying, I'm a realtor, or they will think they're getting colorful by saying, I help people find the homes of their dreams. Now, in both those scenarios, when they're asked what they do, they are then making statements. When you make a statement like that, the hope is that whatever you share resonates with the person that you're sharing it with, that they're going to be like, I need your services. And it's very difficult if you're saying I'm a realtor, that you're not separating yourself and you're not being original to the thousands of other realtors out there. So how would I pose that as a question to tweak it and make it better? And this would be an example. Instead of saying I'm a realtor, I help people find the homes of their dreams, if someone was to come up to me and say, what do you do? I would say, my clients have shared with me that I've helped them to make the most powerful and important decision they could ever make in their life, the easiest and pain-free decision that they could ever make. Would you say that buying a home is a pretty big deal? All right, it's pretty important. All right, so rather than saying I'm a realtor, rather than saying I find people the homes of their dreams, all right, I share the words my clients have shared, all right, that I've helped them to make what they deem the most important decision they could ever make, the easiest decision. Would you say buying a home is a big deal? Two things have been achieved there. One, by saying the word my clients consciously, that now alludes to the other person you're sharing it with. You have clients, meaning you're valued by other people out there. The second thing is you're getting them to answer a question whereby they're agreeing that what you do for a living is very important and it's a big deal. All right, and then you can ask follow-up questions after that point that get them to engage more with where they could use your services. So for the purpose of this video, I hope it's hit home very simply that making statements only has this effect. Posing questions has a higher effect. When you do that in your social media too, rather in your posts, when you're making statements, you're not going to get as much audience engagement as what you would if you were to post questions. So that's the lesson for today. Again, massive shout out to Real Estate Unhinged. You're both awesome individuals. I'm very blessed to be around you on a frequent basis. Thank you very much, everyone. Cheers. God bless.